90% of your meta ads will fail unless you do this. I get asked all the time, how do I even iterate on ads? So I came up with this method to identify how to raise the expected value of every new ad you test. It's based on my experience creating tens of thousands of ads that have gone on to spend tens of millions profitably on Facebook. So if you're testing a lot of new ads, but you're not hitting any home runs, this one's for you. Okay, the first thing that you want to do is think about all the ads that you're testing into a traffic light system. In this slide, there's red, green, yellow, and green ads are hitting your CAC goal. Yellow ads are about 1.25x your CAC goal, and this can vary based on your own risk averseness, and red ads are above 1.5x your CAC goal. So it takes up to 3 rounds of iteration to turn a new concept into a winner. So when you're testing new ads and it's not hitting, you can expect to iterate 2 times on it to decrease the CAC of the ad concept over time. And I like to start with a blend of 50/50 new concepts and iterations so that it's a proper mix of exploring new concepts and also exploiting ads and concepts that are winning. So you always want to do this because you don't want to risk burning out a concept because you keep iterating on it and you're not testing new concepts. But also when you're testing a lot of new concepts, it's very risky because you're testing a lot of new variables. So you want to iterate on these concepts and introduce ad elements that will increase your expected value of every new ad you test. And I'm going to show you how to do that later. Now, why creative volume is so important? It's because some concepts have a smaller market and fatigue quicker. By the way, I'm building Sovereign.ai to automate video ads while allowing you to maintain creative control, which I think is so important. And I just launched a new feature to integrate into your Facebook ad account so that you can launch ads from inside Sovereign. And there are unlimited ad accounts that you can add. And each video ad that you create in Sovereign is only $1.33. So if you want, book a demo in the description with me to see how you can scale video ad volume while still keeping control over your vision. And what is crazy to me, based on this research from Meta, is that half of your ads will die within 48 hours, and only 2% go past 35 days. And this is also interesting because AppsFlyer found that 2% of ads get 50% of spend. So this is why you need a lot of shots on goal so that you can keep feeding the beast. Now, what I'm about to share with you next will help you wrap your head around all of the different ad elements that you can put together in your static ads and video ads. This is a mind map of all the creative dimensions that you can use in your ads. It's a way to catalog all of the qualitative attributes of your ads. And I've bucketed them into scalars, ads that are working, ads that are kind of working, not working, ideas, things to test. So this will really help you understand why ads work over time because you're making hypotheses, ad tests, and getting feedback on it with data and ad spend over time. So this will help you understand why your ads are scaling so you can make more of them. So let me walk through the mind map really quick, and you can go into the comments below to get the mind map for free, and you can duplicate it and use it for your own use cases. Okay, so let me scroll out. So again, I mentioned bucketing them into ideas, testing, and at things that don't work, things that are working. So similar to the traffic light system that I mentioned, ads that are middle of the road, and also things that are scaling. So your unicorn ads. So within each bucket, I've also split them out into static formats, video formats, scripts, visual treatments, hooks, audio. So you can start to categorize things that you're testing in your ads that are working or are not working. And I've included some examples of things that I've tested for a client in the past, and we've scaled them into insane territory. They have their own Facebook ad rep now. They're in the top 1% of spenders on Facebook. And so let's just start with the testing. So with testing, different ad formats that you can test are, notebook, writing a note on the wall, video formats, scripts, visual treatments, hooks or visual hooks or text hooks. Audio can be trending music. Visual treatments are things like a kaleidoscope effect or a split frame. Scripts are, standard things like problem, agitate, solution, or POV, text wall. Video formats are, skits or podcast style video ads or B-roll mashups or testimonial mashups. So this helps you just put all this together in a very visual way because I'm a visual learner and I think this will be super helpful for you to just start to use it. And you want to build a library of all the things that you've tested, all the things that are not working, all the things that have worked very well, and just keep doing more of the things that are working and do less of the things that don't work so that as you scale the amount of ads that you're testing, you can keep your creative win rate high over time because you don't want to just test a lot of crappy ads that just, you're just going to burn a hole in your wallet if you do that. And yeah, I don't see anybody else talking about this. I've devised this mind map on my own. So you can get it for free in the description below. And I didn't have time to go over it in this video, but if you want to learn how to actually make video ads that convert with proven frameworks from nine-figure advertisers scaling with Facebook video ads, watch this video next.